What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please know that this is not financial advice. You can do whatever you like with your money. And that being said, as always, let's take a sip of coffee from my Casper Maxi mug. Everything, guys, everything tastes better with Casper. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, we'll look at the market performance for the past 24 hours. Then we will look at the prices in a little bit of details. Okay, there's a little bit of changes happening. Okay, and then we will look at the positions to see whether we are going up, down, left, right, however you think. Basically, like I usually say, I will show you my positions, and you can compare with yours. Okay, to see how good you're performing. Okay, anyways, before we get to that, what is the narrative of this run? Okay, excuse me. There is a lot of people thinking like, oh, the narrative may be meme coins, maybe gaming coins, maybe this and that. Actually, it's a little bit of how you say it. You really have to look at the way things are moving. Okay, I believe AI is going to play a very, very big role in this run, or from now on. Okay, that leads me to JASMY. The other guy say, okay, why am I so bullish on JASMY? Somebody asked me that, and just like Casper and Quant, like I said, before you invest into something, you need to really do your research. You need to really look at, try to turn every stone, just in case something goes wrong. You already know, like, okay, if the price is dropping, excuse me, you already know, like, okay, if the price is dropping, it's because of this, or maybe it's just something that is normal. Like every coin that I invest, okay, those that are my blue chips, I invest in them, and I know it's normal when the price is acting a little bit out of normal. Understand? So yeah, we're talking about JASMY today. JASMY is a coin that, like, you guys already know what happened. When it came out, it was very bullish. And there's something, I did not invest in JASMY when it came out because, like I said, either proof of work, okay, or if you're going to invest in a coin, I want to look at the supply. Is the supply having a very big schedule release? How are they releasing their schedule, their coins and stuff like that? There's a lot of things that goes into a coin like JASMY. When it came out, I think they only had like only 10% in circulating supply, right? And that is something that saved me a lot, because like I said, as good as JASMY looked, you're looking at the supply and looking at the release schedule, you go like, wait a minute, I gotta wait. Unless you want to take a big let's see, you want to take a big risk, like something like Sui is doing. Sui supply is not entirely out. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of unlocking in the upcoming months or something like that. Okay, if you want to take that kind of risk, if you want to take that kind of risk, that is a different story. For me, I waited. JASMY, the way they released their tokens, that was the downfall of the JASMY. So they just like flush a lot of tokens out into circulation. Okay, now we already know what happens when people do that. Okay, when you release so many amounts, excuse me, when they release that large amount of coins, that diluted the entire market cap of JASMY. As a matter of fact, those of them that had those coins at $4, it looks like a lot of people knew what was going to happen. So therefore, there was a massive sell-off. Okay, now JASMY went all the way back down to, I think it was 4 zeros and a 1, or 3 zeros and a 1. I can't really recall. And it started to run up. Okay, last run. Okay, those of us who got in there last run, I invested in JASMY, and I didn't wait much. I closed my positions on JASMY when it hit around 15-16 cents. Okay, and after that, it went up to run, I think the double of that. I think it was like 25-30 cents, something like that. Which again, it is what it is. The reason why I closed it is because there wasn't much development coming out of it until they started talking about there's going to be lockups. They are going to have their own blockchain, and they're going to have everything else. So then after that, I started following their Twitter accounts. I started doing my research and trying to find out. Then find out, like, yeah, the whole country of Japan, I think they're leaning towards JASMY more than they're leaning towards Bitcoin. As a matter of fact, you can see the last sell-off that Bitcoin had, Japan started the whole sell-off thing. And then when you look at the demographics, they didn't sell as much JASMY as they sold to be as compared to Bitcoin that they sold. So yeah, that is one green flag, and I was like, okay. I started getting into it. I got into it way before that, because like when you put a excuse me. When you put a hold on a second. Let's go here. When you put a fib retracement, okay, from the all-time high to the all-time low of JASMY, you find out like we have a very high potential of JASMY going to 60 or even 70 cents as they blow off top of this run. So that is what put me into starting to accumulate more JASMY, and I opened a long position on JASMY. Okay, that's what I followed a couple of times. At first I was just trading it based on resistance and support, and I think it was last month or a month and a half, 2 months ago, that I opened a seasonal trade on it, which I'm trying to keep open to the top of the bull run. Now, why am I so bullish? Like I said at the beginning of the video, this run, it looks like, first of all, real world assets, okay, tokenizing assets or something like that, and AI are going to be the top performance of this run. And when you look at JASMY is big on AI. As a matter of fact, if you did your research, you will find out that JASMY, they are working on starting their own blockchain. And on that blockchain, they have something called Junction. Junction is like how can I describe this? You know, Ethereum has Polygon, they have ZK rollups, or whatever you call them, like layer 2s built on Ethereum. Okay, so what they're doing right now is like JASMY is going to have their own mother chain, and you're going to have Junction running on JASMY, in which like it will be like, if you want to run it, you will have to hold some JASMY, use JASMY as gas fees, use JASMY for the transactions. There's a lot of stuff that goes on onto it. If you don't know, here's the website. When you get some time, you can go and read it up, look it up. As you can see, layer 2 verifiable synergy and scalable AI. All this is built on JASMY. Okay, you can see that they are going really big into this. And now, excuse me a second, right here, they are also going into data management. Okay, like you know, if you're watching my video right now, let's just say you put on a video about King Casper. How do you think that YouTube knows that your next video is going to be all about Casper? They follow your browsing history, they follow your search history, they are using your data to push your feed to you, right? And you don't get paid for it. Other people get paid for it. So JASMY is working on something like, okay, if you want to use my data to see what I consume, like all of you with smart watches, smart TVs and all that stuff, the TV already know what show you like to watch. Like Netflix, you start watching Netflix. Before you know it, Netflix starts to feed you shows that are similar to what you like to watch. They are using your data, right? You say accepting cookies. You are just giving them the right to do that. Now, what JASMY is working on is a system like, yeah, if you use my data, okay, if you use it, you have to pay me for it. As a matter of fact, if you go, computers nowadays, once this thing is done, okay, when the once all this they're developing a software that once it is done, every permission you give, the people using that data, they are going to have to pay you. We don't know how much is it, if you be able to gonna make money out of it or not. But one thing I know, they're saying like, okay, once they go to that level, companies like Sony, Philips, you name it, Panasonic, whoever that need this data will have to hold JASMY. That leads us to the lockups. They are doing a module similar to Quant, which for you to use the JASMY blockchain technology, you will have to hold JASMY and lock it up. Now they haven't been clear yet on how much JASMY you're going to need, how the lockup is going to be. Excuse me. How long the lockup is going to be, what is the release schedule if you decide not to want to use JASMY anymore. Nobody, I mean, like, the team hasn't come out yet, and I can say it's my part, because most of the research when you try to do, they're all in Japanese, and guys, it's a little bit of a headache finding stuff with JASMY. Okay, but anyways, if you dig into it the way I have been digging into, you will find out a lot of things. So yeah, that leads us to what we call about price action. Price action for JASMY, again, I have said it so many times. For me, I believe JASMY is going to perform extremely well. When I mean extremely well, is that without the lockups, okay, just without the lockups, just by focusing on the AI that they started, okay, JASMY could run up to 60 or 70 or even $80. I mean 80 cents this run. Okay, that's why I have my long-term position open, and I have my spots coins also there ready to sell. But again, they say they are going to come out with a protocol sometime next year. I think the first quarter of next year, we are going to know more about the lockup. So if the lockup 10 or even 20% of the total supply, that can push JASMY all the way up to $2, $1.50, $2 thereabout. I've seen people talking about $17 or even $20 JASMY. Yeah, it can get there, not this run, guys. It's not going to be this run. I think if JASMY is to get to $17, it's going to be the next bull run, not this one. Because once people start to see that, let's say YouTube start to see, okay, I'm no longer getting the data that I want, I have to go to get some JASMY to get access to this data and all that stuff, the demand is going to be high. Okay, so therefore you will look at Google Chromes and the rest of them like, okay, excuse me, Google Chrome, Safari, the rest of them that usually, ask you to get access to your cookies so that they can look at your browser history, they will need that permission. Therefore, they will have to go for JASMY. So things like that. That is what I think the real adoption is going to come in. Now, another issue that I have with JASMY, which again, we're not going to see it this time. We're probably going to see it next run, is regulations. Okay, regulations, because JASMY is not a proof of work. It's not a proof of work, which means they sold to VC and private investors when they started. Now, we know that these regulations are going to fall really, really hard on all these proof of work, proof of stake coins, okay? Or everybody that did these private sales, VC investment, all that stuff, they are going to have it tough when regulations start to roll out full time. That's another thing that I see like a little bit of a red flag, but I hope it doesn't affect JASMY that much. If it does, I probably will be out of JASMY before that happens, okay? Anyways, that is the reason. Go look at Junction. Junction is already up already. It's running. They don't have a token because they're going to run on JASMY chain. Once JASMY chain is released, you guys are going to see it. And they already started testing it because Sony did the testing the other day. If you, like I said, one of my videos, if you have a PlayStation account, you would have seen that the PlayStation network was down for a couple hours because they were testing that Junction. That's what is happening. There's a lot going behind in the background for JASMY. That's why, guys, it's a very, very bullish coin. Okay, you can buy right now 2 cents. Even if you sell it at 60, 70 cents, you have made a lot of money out of it. That's what I'm trying to catch. But anyways, now let's go right quick look at the market to see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. Now for that, let's go look at crypto bubbles. right here. As you can see, the market is fairly, I don't know, it's a lot of, there is a lot of uncertainty going on for the past day. Some people don't know what they want to do. Some people are decided. People like me, I'm just sitting on the sideline because we know elections is almost here. Okay, it's almost here, and you're about to see this thing skyrocket even higher than a lot of people are expecting. So now let's go look at the coins that we are trading in this My Millionaire journey for this season 2024-25. Starting with King Casper, KAS. Okay, for the past hour, Casper is up 0.62%, 0.79% down on the day, 2.7% down on the week, 25.8% down on the month, and 156% up on the year. We still have the market cap of $3.2 billion with a 24-hour volume trading at 32.3, almost $32.4 million. Okay, now let's go look at Quant QNT. Okay, for QNT, we're up 0.27% in the last hour, 0.77% down on the day, 1.2% down on the week, 11.2% down on the month, and 24.1% down on the year. Market cap still at $793 million and $8 million, 24 hours trading volume. Now let's go look at JASMY, JAS. Here you go. We are up 0.99% in the past hour, 0.71% up on the day, 0.28% down on the week, 7.5% down on the month, and 531% up on the year, with a market cap of $954 million and a 24 hours trading volume of $37 million. Again, you got to look at this stuff. You gotta look at this stuff. That shows you again the market is bottom out. Okay, we're just finding waiting for that rocket ship to go. That's what is happening right now. Anyways, now let's go look at the price in a little bit of details. My trading view right here. Trading view. We're gonna start first with King Casper. King Casper, as you guys already know, I told you guys yesterday that this thing is getting ready for that rocket ship. We are on the 1 hourly. Okay, let me try to zoom out so I can show you this better. Okay, we are on the 1 hourly. When we talked about yesterday, I told you guys this here was what was going to happen. You see, we broke above it, broke above the moving ribbon, went all the way up to retest the resistance up here, got rejected by the moving average 200, came back, test the ribbon, got rejected again by the moving average, came down, and now look at it. We are about to start going up again to try to break it again. Now, it's the weekend, guys. Casper moves different. Yeah, by the time we make the next video for tomorrow, this thing might be above the moving average. Because like I'm saying, look, if you want to, you can zoom out a little bit. See? Right here. Look at the ribbon. You see how it has started to curve? Guys, that usually be a very, very good sign. Once the ribbon starts to curve, it means this thing is about to start going again to the upside to go try the previous resistance. Okay, when you go to the 4 hourly, look at it on the 4 hours. You can see right here. I told you guys it looks like we were forming some kind of double bottom. Okay, it dumped, it got above again. Look at that. 1, 2, it got the resistance right here got rejected. So on the 4 hourly, again, look at the ribbon. See it? It's about to start going. So I'm expecting this thing to start to go upwards again to try this resistance. If we are successful, next price action is going to be at 14 cents. Yeah, that's what is happening right now. Again, if you look at it, everybody else who was afraid yesterday, and I told you, look at on the daily. Okay, sorry I got to rush because I don't want to make this video too long. Look at it on the daily. The daily, we are forming this type of candle. I call it Star Wars. If we close a candle like this today, this signals a reversal. Okay, so guys, look, price dump. Look at how fast it got bought. Almost 60 to 70% of it got bought again, and the price got right back inside the falling wedge. So yeah, this thing, I'm expecting it to start to go up, and sometime it retest the top of the falling wedge. Okay, you guys already know falling wedges, they are bullish signals. Okay, so yeah, that's what's going on with Casper. Now let's go look at JASMY. Okay, I told you guys, for me, JASMY, I am still a little bit bearish until JASMY breaks that 2.3 cents. Okay, that is where I still stand. Although I already have my position open, but I want to see JASMY break the 2.3 cents, because 2.3 is a very, very, very big resistance. There's a lot of trading, excuse me. There's a lot of trading activities that is going on right there on the 2.3 cents. As you can see, let me zoom out. See, we are trying already. We have higher lows everywhere. Look at that. Okay, look, JASMY is trying. Higher lows, higher low, higher low, higher low. Now we are going up again. So it is creeping up there slowly and steadily. Okay, if you go, oh, come on. If you go on the, let's go the 4-hourly or even the daily. Yeah, the daily shows it better. Okay, if you go on the daily, see that right there, this blue line is the 2.3 cents. If you've been following my channel, you will know I had this line drawn for a while now. Okay, so if you want to look at it, look at how far it goes behind. See, every time JASMY had it going, excuse me, see right there, every time JASMY hit it, we had our support, we had our resistance, support, resistance. There's a lot of trading activity, so I'm expecting JASMY to jump, to break this. Again, guys, I usually tell you guys, you got to pay attention to a lot of things. Okay, if you go on the weekly, this is why I'm telling you, this thing sooner than later is about to break. On the weekly, JASMY is forming this giant cup and a handle. Now we need to break above 4.5 cents, confirm that our support for the cup and handle to take off. Okay, but regardless of that, you can see there is not much resistance. Okay, we have the first one here, 2.3. Next resistance is going to be at 3.8. Then the all-time high 4.5 cents. Okay, after 4.5 cents, then look, 7 or 8 cents. Now the target of this bull flag is going to be right there, 12 cents, but at the golden pocket is a 15 cents. So yeah, guys, pay attention to JASMY. This thing is about to make you a lot of money if you know what you're doing. Anyways, now let's go look at Quant right quick. Let's go here, Quant QNT. Sorry, I'm kind of trying to rush. USDT right here on the Binance. There, again, Quant for us is doing exactly like I told you guys it was going to do. Quant is just dancing around that support and resistance. Okay, we've been going between $60 to $72. That's what Quant is doing. We are still trying to see how the market is going to react to the elections and everything else. Yesterday I told you guys, okay, if you look, Quant is almost doing the same thing like the rest of the coins. We break out, get rejected by the moving average, come back again. Look at the ribbon. Pay attention to this. For you to trade, you don't need rocket science. Pay attention to this. See how the ribbon is curving? Let me zoom out a little bit. Let me zoom out. See, the ribbon is already curving. So guys, I'm expecting this price action to continue to go upwards. Maybe now again go retry this moving average again around $66 to $67 in the next 24 hours. I'm expecting that to happen. But anyways, now if you go on the daily, let's go here on the daily. See that? I need to extend this line just a little bit right there. See, we got support. And Quant, again, look at the moving ribbon, guys. You have to pay attention to this stuff. Look at the moving ribbon. See, it's already starting to spray it out. Therefore, you about to start to curve, which means this price action looks like it's about to start going up again. So yeah, those are things you got to pay attention. And plus, don't forget, if you zoom out on the weekly, all these things you're looking at, you zoom out on the weekly, everything you're looking at is just the start of a bigger move, because Quant that, because quant we are eyeing at the 104, okay, price target. But before we get there, you guys already know we have to go through $72, then we have to go through $85, then 104, then the maximum, the main okay price target is at that 125, okay, $125, and that is about to happen because things are going easily and steadily for these coins. Okay, now I will say it again. When you look at this situation, you can easily 5, 10, or even 20x your money. Those things you can do. Now, it's not that easily unless you know what you're doing. Okay, that's why I usually say it's easily if you understand leverage trading, but it's not if you don't know what you're doing. So please guys, stay away from leverage. Just buy your coins on spot and trade on spot, because leveraging without any experience, you can lose all your money. Again, it's not financial advice. You can do whatever you like. I am a guy who's just showing you what I am doing with my positions. Okay, now if you know what you're doing, below I do have my Phemex and Bydfi account, links. You can sign up, get the trading volume. Sorry. Let's go here. You can sign up, okay, meet their deposit requirements, and they're going to give you free money. They're going to give you probably $2,000 to $3,000, which you can start to use to trade. Anyways, now let's go look at my positions first on my Bydfi. Which are my long-term, my season trades. I only have one season on Phemex, which is JASMY. But on Bydfi, you guys can see we are just moving sideways. It looks like again, I'm still up $9,200. Okay, $9,200. Looking at my contracts, look at that. My Casper trade, I am still down 50%, which is 2,200. On my quant, I am also still down 4%, which is $287. Again, guys, this account I plan to keep it open to the top of the bull run. Okay, if you want to know my take profits, please go back to 1 or 2 videos behind, and you can see my take profits on this particular account. Now let's go look at my Phemex right quick. Phemex, if I go to here, let me sign in. For my Phemex, it's almost the same story as my Bydfi. I'm still in profits. Okay, as you can see, I am still up 10,400. Okay, which is pretty good considering what is going on with the market right now. 10,400. Looking at my contracts, okay, you can see for my JASMY, which is a long-term trade, I am still up 27%. Sorry, I'm still down 27%, which is 3,100. And for my Casper, I am also still down 53%, which is 2,200. Again, if you want to see my take profits on these trades, please go back my 2-3 videos behind, and you can see the points I'm going to take this profit. And then tomorrow I will kind of repeat myself on them again. Anyways, now let's go back here. There you have it. It is as simple as ABC. If you know what you're doing, you can make a lot of money out of this stuff. Okay, a lot of people think that it's that hard. It's not rocket science. It's just you got to be patient and you got to know what you're doing. Okay, so far, yeah, we are looking pretty good. And again, I told you guys the first 2 weeks of October, after a green September, first 2 weeks usually be red, and as you can see, we are now switching green slowly. Plus, the US elections are coming up. There's a lot of bullish things that are going to happen to the crypto space. So that says, guys, you just got to be patient. That money's coming. The market has bottomed. I said it a couple of times. It has bottomed, and if you're patient enough, you're about to make a lot of money out of it. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching my videos. Okay, please subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. We're trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Like, comment, and share, because when you do these things, YouTube will push the video to other people who are like-minded, like you and me, people who want to go from zero to millionaire status. Okay, that being said, guys, until I see you in my next one, please be careful out there, and bye-bye.